What is the simplest idea of a number? Something to count with. The counting numbers. We can use numbers to count 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. You can have 3 friends. So we have counting numbers 1, 2, 3. So how 0 exists? The idea though natural to us, which is not exist, we can comes to us as 0. For example, we can calculate the number of dogs, 2 dogs, 3 dogs, but we cannot tell 0 dogs. So if there is some empty space, we take it consideration to 0. So what is the use of it? The idea of 0 had begun, but it wasn't for another 1000 years or so. The people started thinking of it as an actual number. For example, I had 3 oranges, then I get 3 oranges, then I have 0 oranges. What is the concept of the whole number? If we added the 0 with counting numbers to make a new set of numbers, but we need to name the name. The name is called whole number. The natural number. You may also hear term natural number. It include, that means the counting number 1, 2, 3 or the whole numbers 0, 1, 2, 3. Negative numbers. But the history of mathematics is all about people asking questions and seeking the answer. One of the questions is, if we go one way, can we go opposite way? Yes. Suppose if I counting 1, 2, 3, 4, I can count reverse also, 3, 2, 1, 0. So after 0, what happened next? So that is giving some new indications about the negative number. Is it practically we are using? If you take the temperature gauge, 0 degrees Celsius means freezing of water. But if it gets colder and colder, how we can mention the temperature? Say it's going negative side. Example, minus 20 degrees Celsius. It's less than the 0, below 0. What is integers? If we include the negative numbers with the whole number, we have a new set of numbers that are called integers. Integers include whole number of 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and negative side of minus 3, 2, 1. So to make a list of numbers, it gets stretched indefinitely. What is fraction? If you have one orange and want to share it with some friends, you have 2 people, so make it in half. So 1 by 2 is not the whole number, so we give in the name of the fraction. Same way, if the whole number can be divided, that is called fractions. Rational number. Any number that can be written as a fraction, it's called a rational number. If you take p and q, the integers, then p by q, example 3 by 2, 1.5 is the rational number. But here the main important thing is, both are integers. Q should not be 0 because 0 is indefinite value, we cannot divide it. So rational numbers include all the integers and all fractions. And 2 is a rational number also because we could write it 2 by 1. So rational numbers include all the integers and all the fractions. And I given one more example of 13.31 divided of something. But if we take one square, both faces have value of 1 by 1. So what is the diagonal value? Root of 1 square plus 1 square, as per the Pythagoras theorem, it becomes root 2. What is the value of root 2? It is become 1.41421356. It's keep on going, but it did not get any end. So if square of 2 is not equal to p by q, it is not a rational number. It doesn't make any end. So what we can call it? If it is not the rational, but it's a fraction, it's have the digit value keep on going, then we call it as a irrational number. So real number include of rational and irrational, but real numbers can have lots more decimal places. Any point anywhere on the number line, that is fully enough numbers. But there is one more number which yours turn out to be very useful, and once again it came from a question mark. Yes, think about the imagine number. What is imagine? If there is a square root of minus 1, in other words, what can we multiply by itself to get minus 1? Take it about it. Plus 1 into plus 1 equal to plus 1, and minus 1 multiple of minus 1, because negative into negative plus. So how we can get minus 1? Is there any way? Yes, of course, by the imagination. Consider I equal to root of minus 1. Let us just imagine that the square root of minus 1 exists. We can even give it this simple So that letter is called I, and we can use it to answer question. Example, what's the square root of minus 9? Answer it. Minus root of 9, I will write it something like that and become answer of 3i. So I is the imaginary. Okay, the answer still involves, but it gives sensible and consistent answer. And I has this interesting property that if we square it I into I, we can get minus 1, which is back to being a real number. In fact, that is the correct definition. A number whose square is a negative real number, and I, the square root of minus 1 times any real number and imaginary number. So these are all imaginary numbers. Example 3i. Real versus imaginary numbers. Imaginary numbers were originally laughed at and so got the name of imaginary, and real numbers got their name to distinguish them from the imaginary numbers. So the names are just historical thing. Real numbers aren't the real world. In fact, try to find exactly half of something in the real world. And imaginary numbers aren't just the imagination. They both valid and useful types of numbers. In fact, they are often used together. What we put a real number and an imaginary number together, that is called complex number. Yes, if we put a real number and an imaginary number together, we get a new type of number called a complex number. Complex number has a real part and an imaginary part, but either one could be zero also. How? Suppose if the real number is a complex number with an imaginary part of 0. If 4 is a complex number. How? Because I can write it 4 plus 0i. And likewise, imaginary number also complex number. How? 7i is a complex number because 7i can be written as 0 plus 7i. So the complex number include all real numbers and all imaginary numbers and all combination of them. And that's it. That's all of most important number types in mathematics. My final summary: counting numbers equal to 1, 2, 3. Whole number include of 0. Integers include of negative numbers also. Rational p by q, but q is not 0. An irrational number which is not rational, it is irrational number. Imaginary numbers, squaring them gives a negative real number. That's the name is I. Complex number, combination of real and imaginary numbers. Well, so what is about my endnotes? The history of mathematics is very broad, with the different cultures, Greek, Romance, Arabic, Chinese, Indian and Europeans, following a different paths to find out many things, and many claims for we thought it for first. But the general order of I discussed here give good idea of it. Thank you for watching my video. To watch more video like this, please watch all videos in my YouTube channel Science Everywhere. Thank you very much.